Hello and welcome to the Spiritual View. I'm Jennifer Halliburton with the Awakened Gen Tarot, and I'm one of the hosts of the Spiritual View. The Spiritual View is a collective of 7 spiritually gifted women who use a range of modalities to bring messages of guidance for the collective. We are building a thriving community here on YouTube, and we invite you to join all of the fun that we have going on. We have daily videos that we do on this channel, and you get a different reader each day of the week, and I'm on Tuesdays. And then we also offer live sessions on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. I always get that confused because I'm Central Time. So, yes, Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so on those live sessions, those are a lot of fun because we get interactive with our audience. And so we bring all the team together for a collective conversation about current events or astrology that's going on. And then we spend the second half of the show pulling cards for our viewers and just interacting directly with our viewers. And it's always so much fun. I love watching what happens in the chat. We are building such a just loving community. I just love to see how everyone supports each other. And it's just always a lot of fun. So definitely come check us out and be part of all of the fun that we have going on. So this video is actually a special video that I'm doing. This was actually the part that I was going to share in last Friday's monthly special, where we're talking about living in unprecedented times. And we were just having such a important discussion about the astrology. And we did know that, like, with all of the stuff that really was happening astrologically in these next few years, that was an important discussion. That was a big discussion in itself. And so we knew that it was going to get kind of big, and we didn't want to drag that out too long. So I made the decision, let's just take my part and we'll make it separate. And, we can just focus on the astrology more that night. So here's the part that I was going to share that is the angel's guidance for living in these unprecedented times. All right, so let me see. Get my spread up. Okay. So today I'm bringing you messages from the Archangel's Oracle to bring some clarity and guidance to help navigate these uncertain and unprecedented times. Before we get started, I want us to take 3 deep breaths together and do the invocation to call in the spirit team. So if you'll close your eyes and breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right, so we're going to be starting, and I actually have slides for this. I forgot. Okay, so let's add them. All right, so we're going to be starting with our first question is, why are we experiencing so much upheaval right now? And so, we went over the astrology and kind of explained that, but from the angel's perspective, I wanted to get, why are we doing this? And just from that greater perspective, the spiritual perspective, why are we going through these times right now? And so the card that came out was Raphael, clarity of vision. Archangel Raphael steps forward, offering us a message of profound healing and transformation. He says, be willing to see things differently, to initiate healing and experience wholeness. This upheaval is not a punishment, but an invitation to see beyond the surface, to understand the deeper lessons unfolding in our lives. What if this disruption is the very thing needed to break through the barriers holding us back? Raphael asks you to open up your heart and mind to new perspectives, for clarity for clarity will bring healing and lead you closer to the life your soul is calling for. And really, the clarity that I'm getting is like all of this stuff has to come to light. We have to see. And so, like, the more light that is coming onto the planet right now, it is bringing light to all of the darkness that was already there. And so, like, all of this stuff that we're seeing now, it was already there. It was hidden in the dark. So now that we have more light coming onto the planet and more people waking up and, more light workers, expanding their light on this planet, things are coming to the surface to be seen. We have to see them in order to be able to heal them and remove them and do something with them. And so that's why right now, all of this is happening at this time, because we have to see it before we can do anything with it. So we're getting just a very clear clarity of vision in this time of like what is real and what is not. And like, it's really important that we're connecting to our intuition to know the difference between what is real and what is not. Because especially like as AI is kind of expanding, it's making it a lot harder to know what is true, what is real. And so you've got to get really clear in your vision at this time. And that's why this is happening. That's why all of this is coming to light, so that we can finally do something with it. All right, so the next question that I asked was, how can we stay grounded and peaceful during this time? And so we have the Archangel Charity, pillar of service. Archangel Charity steps forward with a heart full of grace, reminding us that service is the key to staying grounded. She says, serve with a gracious heart and know God is serving you. When we feel unsteady, focusing on how we can uplift others will allow us to anchor ourselves in love. Charity whispers that every act of kindness ripples back to you, filling you with peace. Imagine the energy exchange of giving and receiving, a cycle that connects us to divine harmony. How can you let your service, no matter how small, be an offering of love? And so how can we stay grounded and peaceful during these times? It's in the giving back. It's in, the act of serving to others. And I do feel like that serving from that space of love, that heart-centered service, is what is needed. And like the more, because that's fulfilling in itself. And that's helping you to see the humanity in other people too. It's really helping you to kind of, and what you put out, you do get back. And the one thing that is also coming to me from this as well is I think about that Bible verse, what you do for the least of these, you do for me. And so, just understanding you're literally getting to be the hands and feet of God. You get to put the love back out into this world. And that's how you're going to stay grounded. And that's how you're going to stay peaceful, because you know that you're putting positive things back out into this world. Okay. So the next question that I asked was, what blessings are on the horizon? And we got Archangel Seraphiel. That's a hard one to say. Okay. So Seraphiel, heart of devotion. Archangel Seraphiel shines brightly, bringing a message of hope and abundance. She says, let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. The blessings are tied to where you place your devotion. Imagine your heart as a sacred vessel, ready to overflow with divine gifts. Seraphiel reminds us that by staying true to our purpose, even when it feels challenging, we pave the way for miracles. What lights your soul on fire? Focus there and know that blessings are already flowing towards you, waiting to meet your commitments with grace. And so, what blessings are on the horizon? We have the heart of devotion. I just feel like so much heart chakra expansion coming out, heart chakra awakenings happening. You're going to be filled with love, and love will just continue to expand. The more love you're giving out, the more love that it continues to expand. And so just think about just like the ripple effect, like when you give out, and I'm kind of going back to that charity and thinking about random acts of kindness, and just like the way that just can continue to ripple forward, and all the people that you could impact just by one little act and getting the ball started, and just the way that does literally expand the love on this planet. Okay. The next question I asked was, what do the angels want everyone watching to know? And we have Haniel. And whoops. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry about that. I was having some technical difficulties, and so back on it. All right, so what do the angels want everyone watching to know? We have Archangel Haniel. Archangel Haniel steps forward. I'm sorry. Archangel Haniel embraced by love. Archangel Haniel steps forward with an energy so soft and comforting, it feels like a warm embrace. Her message is one of ultimate healing. Let love reach where it has never reached before. Haniel invites you to open your heart in ways that you may never have dared. Let love flood the hidden corners where fear and doubt have lingered. She says, you are not alone. You are held, cherished, and seen. Feel her embrace in this moment as if her wings are wrapping around you in divine love. Allow that love to guide you forward with courage and grace. And all the love that just kind of keeps coming out in these messages, and that's what is coming for us. And I mean, that's moving to that 5D energy, that new earth energy that we've been talking about. And the message that was in the book that went with Haniel, I wanted to read that to you as well because it was just perfect. So it says, you are allowed to be emotional. You are allowed to feel. Your angels are here holding you in a sacred and safe space so that you can come to terms with any emotional overwhelm you have been feeling. It's not a failure to feel this way. It's not a failure to have to take a step back. It's an opportunity. Right now, angels are helping you move into self-forgiveness. You wouldn't know what you know now if you hadn't encountered the challenges you have surmounted. So don't keep carrying this weight. You don't know. You do know. Not you don't. You do know that you can do better now, and you are committed to doing so. When this card comes to you, your guidance is to let love in. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be supported. Let yourself be held. Let yourself be guided. Drop any shields or barricades and open up fully and freely, especially to the people you know love you unconditionally. Let the love of your heart begin to reach the places and the people you have never let love reach before. Let it reach yourself. Where are you judging and putting pressure on yourself? Be willing to let the light of your heart reach deep into that wound so that it can initiate healing and renewal. You are held by the love of the angels. Let it in. And I mean, just the acknowledgement that it's okay to feel whatever you feel, because the times are scary, because it's unprecedented. Things are happening now that we've never experienced before. And that in itself leaves us feeling unsettled. But just, it's okay. It's okay to feel however you're feeling, and to, take the time for yourself to process through whatever needs processing. I love that it was saying, let love get to those spaces and to people and to places that you've never let it get before. That we have used barricades before to say, no, this is not a space where love can exist. And we're bringing love into those spaces too. And so, I mean, I just see that is the expansion there for everyone. That's what's happening. That's why we're going through all of this. That's why this big shift is happening, is so that we can bring more love in onto this planet, more light, more love onto this planet, so that we can all ascend. And so I had an angel number that came for this message as well. And it's angel number 1133. And angel number 1133, is a powerful message from the divine, combining the energies of the numbers 1 and 3, both of which appear twice, amplifying their influence. It signifies growth, alignment with your higher purpose, and the guidance of the angels as you move forward on your spiritual journey. I mean, the number 11 is so divine and spiritual, and it's like literally pointing you on your path. And then the 33 is also representative of the ascended masters, and just you are fully supported. And it's about communication and collaboration and community, and it's just working together. And so, I mean, we are really on our path right now, and we are being fully supported. And even though these energies feel very turbulent and they can be scary and they can be hard to ride the waves, it's getting us into these better days that we've been wanting. So these messages from the angels remind us that even in the chaos, there is purpose, healing, and immense love guiding our steps. As you move forward, take a moment to reflect on Raphael's clarity, Charity's grounding service, Seraphiel's devotion, and Haniel's all-encompassing love. Let their energies weave into your life, lifting you higher and carrying you through. Thank you for being here in this sacred moment with the divine angel guidance. If you resonated with any of these messages, please comment, like, share, and just support the channel. It helps to tell the algorithm to keep pushing us out and to send us to more people. It grows our channel, and we greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this community, and I will see you next time. Bye.